This is DJB, welcome to Photo Critic TV, episode 32. Now everybody, I'm well aware that I look like a complete knob at the moment, but I'll tell you what's happened. This is the backstory, okay? Probably about 2 months ago now, I put the feelers out there to see what was happening with me wearing a hat during all these episodes, okay? I put a little vote on Facebook. No hat. Just the hair and show me the bald head, or wear a wig. You know what? Nobody voted, except
the people have spoken.
No, nobody spoke.
I spoke.
Aaron was the only one who voted, and he voted for a wig, and now wearing a wig. So thank you everybody for taking the time to not vote, and now I have to wear this wig, but I'm only wearing it for this episode.
Every episode.
No,
We can change wigs.
we're not wearing wigs after this. This is the only wig episode.
Oh, I'm not wearing a wig. You're going to wear a wig.
I'm not wearing a wig ever again on this TV show. Let's get into it. Photo Critic TV. If you want to submit your photograph, just go to www.photocritictv.com. Click to submit. It's totally free. Totally free to submit your photograph. I say we because I'd like to include Aaron.
It's team effort. Team effort.
He doesn't do anything, but I'll review your photograph on camera, online, like we're doing right now. If you want to have a look at my portfolio, djbworldphotography.com. Alright, let's get into it. First one, for episode 32, Mike Van Keulen. Mike Van Keulen, where's Mike from? Mike, Perth. Yep, Perth's a city in Western Australia. And Mike's first photograph. So Mike's using an Olympus E520, a 70-300 lens, and a 14-42 lens. So Mike, your first one, the boat, the ship, the sailing boat thing. There's a few things that I like about this photograph, so I'll go into that first. First of all, the time of day that you've chosen to photograph is great. Dusk, sun's going down, nice golden light. I actually like this time. There's not a lot of dramatic clouds going on in the background because it helps the sailing boat stick out more, being the subject of your photograph. Cool, good light, nice clouds, nice lack of clouds, sorry. What I would do to improve this image, to strengthen this image, a few things. First of all, the horizon, make sure it's straight. The strongest lines, you always want to make sure that they're straight normally, because now on your photograph right now it looks as though the earth is falling to the right. We don't want that. The horizon is probably you've got a little bit too much of the water showing here. So we want to try and just place the horizon on the third line. So in this case, I'd actually reduce the amount of water and bring the horizon down a little bit. Bring the horizon down so that we can see more of the sky and we can actually see a bit more negative space. Also, it's a very tight crop that you've got here. So think about proportions and balance, okay? So we really want to step back, zoom out from this image so we can see more of the water, more of the sky, more negative space, and we want to place the boat on a third line there. So at the moment, to me, this feels uncomfortably tight. So I'm feeling like I want to see more of what else is in the scene.
All this coming from a guy in a wig.
Yep. So this is what the guy in the wig says. Just do it, mate. Just do it. No.
Take it on board, or don't take it on board.
Don't take it on board or don't. No, just kidding, Mike. But that's what I'd do. If that were me, I'd definitely want to see more of the scene. If you just wanted to show more of the boat, then zoom in more and fill the frame with the boat. But at the moment, you're kind of in between. You kind of found a little bit of the boat, but not enough of it, and not enough of the environment as well. Anyway, next one. So, Mike, let's have a look. Sorry, let me just go back, stupid pad. What's this? So, detail of the rigging on purling lugger. Okay, cool. So, let's just go in here.
Hair getting in the way?
Oh, yeah.
Need a haircut?
He went funny out and he thinks he's hilarious because he's the only one that voted. Thanks a lot, guys, by the way.
How are the people?
I thought I had some friends on Facebook actually, but apparently I've got none. Makes me sad. I'm going to go and cry after this. How are the people? What are you talking about?
The people have spoken. I'm the people. I spoke. You listen.
No,
you do.
The people said nothing. And you're not included in the people, alright? You just thought, oh, I'll take advantage of this situation. That's what you thought. Anyway, so Mike, nice image here. It's very sharp and nice colours as well, good light. The thing is, it's very busy image. You definitely want to simplify this a little bit. There's a lot going on here, and I actually find that the sun flare reflection from the water in the background is a little bit distracting. Remember that your eye always, first of all, when you look at a photograph, your eye always goes to the point of highest contrast, so that's that point. And there's not a lot of interest happening there. So simplify the image, and also think about, we're always trying to make the image interesting. So with this particular one, I actually don't think there's a lot of interestingness. there's not a lot of interestingness in this photograph. There's not a lot interesting happening in this photograph. So if you'd simplified it, perhaps just focused on one of these little, whatever those things are that's holding the rope on, just focused on the knot or something, that would probably be better, I think. Whereas I think what you're trying to do is maybe create a line between the repetitive pattern of these things, but it's not repetitive enough. And there's too much distracting stuff going on here. There's lines going all over the place. You've got some diagonal lines going up, like here the rope's kind of going up, and then another one going horizontal. So there's multiple angles, and I find it just very busy. So try and simplify them, right? And I think that's about it I can pick up for that one. Let's go to photograph 3. Which means it's time for Aaron. OTB on photograph 3 with Aaron. Welcome back.
It's good to be back. Yeah.
Are you, we all know your thoughts about the wig.
Yeah.
You happy about it?
Yeah. In fact, I'd like to dedicate this to the wig.
You dedicate this episode to the wig? Actually,
no, just my thoughts on this photo to that wig.
Okay. So the OTB is going out to the wig?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. So actually, you know what? One thing we forgot to do on episode 31, photo critiques and dedications by Aaron.
Yeah. I did promise one of my fans that I would make her the next one, but I can't remember who it was. Next time. So I owe you one photo dedication.
Who?
I can't remember. Otherwise I would have dedicated to her.
Yeah. So somebody, it's a girl.
Yeah.
Somebody who's a girl who is on Aaron's Facebook page that's dedicated to you.
Yep.
Well done.
No, I'll make it the next time.
The next one?
Yeah.
Are we going to catch up with it? So we'll do 3 photo critiques and dedications? Or we're just going to miss out altogether?
No.
You do?
I'm fine. Every fan gets one.
So what I'm saying is, what about the missed one? What you missed? You can do those?
Not too bad. No, you missed out.
Bad luck. Okay, guys. OTB on photograph 3. OTB stands for off the bat. Aaron's never seen this photograph. I give him a look at it in about 5 seconds. He's going to give you his opinion straight up, never having seen it. Here we go. Aaron, OTB on photograph 3. It's all yours. Take the pad.
Give me the pad.
Yeah. OTB. Love a good OTB.
Seashells by the seashore. She sells seashells by the seashore.
She sells seashells by the seashore. He tried to be a smart aleck, and then he got the little tongue twister all wrong. I guess that's why it's called tongue twister. Okay, so Mike, I can't really make any comments based on what Aaron said. Based on what Aaron just said. Yeah, it's a seashell. Okay, so again here, think about the proportions, think about balance. I think that the shell is just a little bit too big, and there's not enough space around it. So you've got to go 2 ways. Either just have the shell in frame and none of the sand, or have the shell and a lot more of the sand. So you've got to think about how we kind of balance this out between the 2 major elements, I think, compositionally speaking. So that's the biggest thing. But the light again is really nice. You're shooting at the right time of day. We don't have that kind of really bright white light. You've got a nice dusky or maybe even morning dawn light coming in, which is good. But think about proportions and balance. Mike, thank you, my friend. And Mike is actually he's a photo critic first timer. Maybe you can dedicate it.
Newbie.
Yeah. Does he get a dedication? Okay. The general rule is
joint dedication with the wig.
Okay, but to have an episode dedicated to him, you've got to be on his Facebook page. So go to Aaron's Facebook page, and then he will choose you when he sees fit. When the time is right, is that? Yeah. Yeah. When the time's right, you get a dedication.
You don't choose me. I choose you.
Yeah.
And you got to answer that call.
Yeah. So.
Without me calling. It's telepathic.
Yeah. You'll know. You'll know what happens. Okay. Far out. We just can't stop talking BS, can we? Archie. How's it going, Archie?
Archie's the man, isn't he?
Yeah. He's the man.
He's the one with a really long last name?
Trouser. It's not that long.
Okay.
I think you may have shortened it this time.
Just changed his name.
No, I think actually, yeah. Anyway. Archie, welcome back. Archie's from Melbourne, shooting with a Nikon D5100 and a 50mm lens. Cool, good for portraiture. This is a portrait of my daughter, taken in the city, laneways. Okay, sweet. Archie, really beautiful photograph. Really beautiful photograph. I'll tell you why I like this. First of all, to start with, you've started with the right setup. You've got a 50mm lens on an APS-C crop camera. So that means that the equivalent 35mm focal length is around 85mm. 85mm is known to be the most natural focal length when we're doing portraiture. Okay, so you're doing that all right. The second thing, let me just bring this up on the big screen. The expression I think that you've got here, it's just really nice. It's a really nice pose, and the expression on your daughter's face is just one that's very relaxed and it matches the pose. So the pose I just like because she just looks very natural and relaxed. Although she's looking at the camera, it's still a very natural photograph, and the expression on her face shows that she's comfortable with you, which is good obviously because she's your daughter. So, great photograph, and the environment's cool as well. You're in a laneway, we can tell you're in a laneway. I like the balance you've created here between the placement of your daughter on the right and the I think the bins on the left hand side, they really, in the background, balance that up a bit, which is good. Good environment, good expression, good post-production conversion to black and white, really nice. Maybe you could have, I don't know what you use for your post-production, but maybe you could have increased the blacks a little bit, just kind of made it a little bit more contrasty, but I really, really like this photograph. I think this is really nice. Well done, very good shot. Archie's next one, and it's the last one for the episode. I'm not normally this happy, fist pump away, but I get to take this stupid wig off that Aaron maybe wear. Aaron just sneaks in there with a little vote. Oh, nobody else saw it.
At the last minute.
Yeah.
Just before you pulled it down.
Yeah, exactly. Bloody hell. Anyway, Archie, again, so this time he's still got the D5100 Nikon, but he's got an 18-55 lens on it. Taken in the CB, the Central Business District. Ellie Mel's hand told a story as he did his drawing. Hasn't done much post-processing. Okay, cool. So let me just bring that up on the big screen. Sorry, the big screen. Still on me. What?
A big small screen.
It's a big small screen. Yeah, we'll be on the big small. So yeah, again, Archie, I really like your composition. I think your skills in composition are really good. The first thing I like about this is that my eye straight away goes to the hand, which is what you want because the hand's obviously the subject, the hand's the thing you're trying to capture. So that's great, and I think that's purely just because of it's quite dark skin and the rest of the photograph is quite light.
But
awesome.
the hand is quicker than the eye.
What?
The hand, they're saying is the hand is quicker than the eye.
Okay.
So you're able to follow it. Right.
Yeah. It's a still image though. It's not a video.
Doesn't matter.
This is why we only do OTV on photograph screen. Now Archie, so what I was saying, yeah, composition is good. Placement of the subject, good. Third lines, in action, great. Good proportions here. So you've got like enough of the background so you can see what he's drawing, and enough of the hand so we can tell it's a hand. So good colours as well. I can't think of anything wrong with that. I really like both of these images, Archie. Good job. good job, and I hope you really do submit some more because I think you're getting better because you've submitted a few of these now. Anyway, guys, thank you. That's it for episode 3-2.
And vote on the website if you want to wear a wig permanently.
No more. There's no more wigs.
Permanently on or off the camera.
There's no more wigs to be worn. On or off the camera. There's no wigs. It's all over. That's it for me.